Hello and welcome to Lens Flare Transitions Tutorial A. This is pretty basic stuff. It's transitioning between clips and how to customize your transitions. So this is what you get with the Lens Flare transition purchase. You will get these in a downloadable form. You'll have a link the same day. This is it basically. Accents, titles, and all of your transitions right here, along with another tutorial right here in a flash form. Also, there's more flare, which is very similar, except you have 4 flare backdrops. You have some new flashes and some new transitions. It's about a little bit less than half the price. Pretty good value. So let's get right into it. So going between 2 clips. You can see our 2 clips here. We'll play those out. People walking, cars driving. All right, so we want to make that a little bit more pleasing to the eye. So we'll go over here. Obviously, drag those into your project window, and you could navigate through them and see what they look like right in here. Scroll through them, or just spacebar play. And the beauty of these two is they all have sound with them. So if you say play this one, you can hear it has sound built in to it, along with all the others, which makes it very easy to drop right on your timeline. You don't have to worry about any sound, and you get a nice professional transition. So let's use this one, for example. So this is, and there's also a number by them. It says 20 right here. This one's 7, this is 32. That signifies what frame the white or the, in this case, orange out is. So you need that to transition seamlessly between the 2 clips, and only for a frame or so is all you need. So we'll go to, say, frame 20, and what we're going to do is we're going to create an endpoint. Now we're going to drag the clip right down, sync it up here, and that will center. There's your orange out or white out, and then you're going to drag it to the left, and that's it. That's about as long as it takes to create that transition. So we're going to render that now. Takes just a second. Let's play that out, and this is what it will look like. There it is. Very simple, right? So the number signifies the frame that the whiteout comes, and the beauty of this these files is, I mean, you spend hundreds of dollars getting After Effects and other plugins needed to create these professional-looking transitions. Okay, this one looks good too. Kind of has that real flashy sound to it. So we can see 15 is the white point. We go to frame 15. Create an endpoint. Now we drag it down, center it on the clips, just like that. Drag to the left, and there it is. That's all there is to it. So now, from there, we will customize this transition. See how this looks? See, we want a different color. I wouldn't really, I mean, this is very basic stuff here. In Premiere, you're going to go to Proc Amp, drag it onto the clip. This is how you get your U in here. You will go there, open that up, and let's see, let's bring it to about here. We can see some color right there. All right, so now we have our U, and you can see it changing. I mean, very basic stuff. Once again, I'm sure most of you know how to do this, but if you don't, you do now. So now we have a clip that maybe matches what's going on in the scene. Maybe it's more of a red look to it. Maybe it's a sunset, and now it goes right with the clip. Let's see. We want to speed this up. That's the other thing. You can use speed and U to really customize these. Again, not very customizable, but still customizable. So we're going to go. Let's say one at about 150, 150.01. Okay, so now we'll kind of eye that out, right? You can step through your timeline, see where your white frame is. Okay, drag to there, bring it over, lock it on the clip, now drag it out. Let's render that. we'll see we have a different sound. You can keep the pitch if you want in a lot of programs. I just let it change the pitch. What's the difference? All right, so this is what this will look like. Very fast. This is a nice one here, especially if you have a little bit of sun coming from the top left. It goes right with it. So we could see it's frame 20 is our white frame. We'll go there, create our endpoint, drag down on the timeline, drag out. Okay. So it's pretty bluish. We'll drag our hue and saturation on, which is Proc Amp in Premiere. Go to Effect Controls, and you can even increase the contrast if you like. Saturation, let's see, we'll make it, that's desaturating, excuse me. We'll change the hue, make it pinkish, that's fine. Okay, from there we will speed, and we'll say 200. A lot of transitions on TV are only eight frames or something like that. They're very quick, and it just looks better. You don't want it to necessarily detract. You want it to add to your footage. So if you have a long transition, it's kind of distracting. So let's see how this looks, and you could check out the other tutorials that are a little bit more involved. Files are designed to be effort-free, to get a good result by just dropping them on the timeline, and that's pretty much what they do. So this is how this will look. That's it. All right, well, thanks for joining me.